Hello there, good people of the world. Welcome to another Flight Sim Safari video. It is high time that we continue the Kodiak World Tour. Today, we are going to do a flight from Weda Bay to the island of, I don't know what the island's name is, but there is a little city on it that's called Melangwane. I decided that we're going to go the Philippine route, right? The idea is basically to do a world tour and fly all over the planet. I think I've explained this in previous videos. So we're going to go to the Philippines. That is my intention. We're not going to go the route to the west first, but we're going to go the far east route. So Japan, China, Russia, North America, and so forth and so on. So one of the little problems that we have in these cases where we're going to fly to remote locations that are not so well known or that might not be very well represented in the databases is the fact that our takeoff airfield here, Weda Bay Airport, is not correctly represented in SimBrief. These guys have a different ICAO code than, for example, SayIntentions or actually Microsoft. So the little nav map just pulls the information of the Microsoft ecosystem. So here's a different ICAO code. So and SayIntentions is using this particular code. So we're not going to be able to file SimBrief flight plans and use that inside SayIntentions, at least not initially. What I'm going to do is I have created a flight plan on SimBrief that has the designation, the ICAO code that is inside SimBrief, and I'm not going to call for clearance initially. We're going to do this once we're in the air, because then it doesn't matter anymore, to my knowledge, what the departure airfield was. It's going to recognize us on the radar and then direct us to our destination. So I want to do an entirely ATC-controlled flight, but I'm going to use SayIntentions because there are no controllers here on VATSIM today. And we're going to do it by the book as best as I'm able and see how this is going to go. Right, let's put that aside. I have already put in the flight plan into the system here, into the Garmin system, and it's also existing on SimBrief now. But as I said, we're not going to call control initially SayIntentions and ask for the IFR clearance because it's not going to work. So first thing, CTEF frequency, announce our departure, and once we're in the air, things will be easier, I guess. Last thing that I need to configure is the autopilot. Since we have about 230 nautical miles, we can go up high, like let's say 13,500. Not burn too much fuel. I'm sorry. I'm still not completely. I still have these are remains of a cold, so don't mind me coughing and sneezing. I'm sorry about that. The QNH is 1010. We're going to climb with 110 knots, and we're going to use nav for the direction. So we're good to go. Release the parking brake. Make sure that the controls are working. Yes, they are. Brakes are working. Weda Bay traffic, Kodiak Papa 2 Delta Fox Shark Golf is taxiing runway. Let's see. I am going to taxi runway number 27, Weda Bay. Flaps are at 20. Takeoff trim is good. Rudder trim is good. We did set the QNH. We did set the autopilot. We did set the navigation system, so we're good to go. There's nobody coming in. We're going out. Delta Foxtrot Golf is taking off runway 27, Weda Bay traffic. So lights are on. ATC is done. Taxi lights off, landing lights on. Flaps 20, and we're good to go. Reduce the torque a little. We're quite heavy, not completely, not to the brim, but only we've got a cargo of about 1,500 pounds additional to additionally, considering that we have a lot of fuel on board to be able to cross the ocean here. At 95 knots, we can raise the flaps entirely. A little bit of right rudder here still. Then make our right turn towards the destination.
500. 500.
Yep. I forgot bitching Betty. We can turn her off for now. Let's climb a bit using heading instead of nav, because otherwise the plane's going to turn right very quickly and actually fly a bit inefficiently. We're gonna close. We're gonna fly in this heading on this heading until we join with the actual magenta line, and then I'm gonna and I'm gonna switch over to nav mode. So now that we are airborne, we can go ahead and call control and ask for IFR clearance. Maybe this is gonna work. Control, Kodiak Papa 2 Delta Foxtrot Golf just took off from Weda Bay Airport en route to Malanguane Airfield. Request IFR as filed at flight level 1351 POB Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf cleared to Malanguane Airfield, direct land, then is filed, squawk 4353 and ident.
4353. 4353 and ident, and turn it on. Transponder on. There we go.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, radar contact, 5 northwest of Weda Bay Airport at 3600 feet, QNH 1010, climb flight level 060.
Climbing flight level 060, QNH 1010, Delta Foxtrot Golf. Okay, let's see. We're going to keep 13, flight level 135. He's probably going to direct us to climb to our destination. Oh, wait a minute. What kind of altitude did I file? Let's see. Oh, I filed 6,000. Delta Foxtrot Golf would like to request flight level change to flight level 135. I forgot to adjust the flight level.
Delta Foxtrot Golf, climb flight level 135.
135 Delta Foxtrot Golf, thanks. Because otherwise we're going to burn way too much fuel at a low altitude like this. Like 6,000. By the way, on this leg we have a bit of cargo again, as usual. We're going to ferry over some second-hand goods and 150 gallons of jet fuel to our destination. This is not a whole lot, just like 1,500 pounds of cargo. But I don't like to fly empty, so we're not going to earn any money. Every single flight is going to cost me money inside the airline system, so let's make sure that we don't lose any. We're climbing to. We're almost at the flight level for the cruise. The temperature is 5 degrees Celsius, so we can activate pitot heat. The plane is actually warning me and telling me that I should activate pitot heat, which is a good thing, because otherwise I probably would have forgotten. The Kodiak is a pretty helpful plane, actually. It's going to assist you in many different ways, which is nice. So let's quickly reduce the torque to not burn more fuel than necessary. Make sure that the pounds per hour are way below 300. Right here, we're at 270 now. That's good. That's good enough. Torque is 1270. And we're going to fly probably with a speed of about, the ground speed are 180 knots already. We're going to fly between 140 and 150 indicated. That's good enough. And pretty economical, right? So let's activate. No, we're not going to activate it. I'm probably going to cut in some time lapse at some point, right? So let's enjoy the flight. There's a volcano down there.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, when you're ready to send flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for Delta Foxtrot Golf, thanks. Okay, so we have hit the top of descent, obviously. So let's go back into the cockpit and turn the autopilot. Let's go to
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, descend flight level 080, turn right heading 355 vectors for the visual runway 36 approach, QNH 1010.
flight level 080, turn right 355, visual runway 36, QNH 1010, Delta Foxtrot Golf. Okay, so first of all, 080. Oopsie daisy. Come on, I hate this bug. Let's go to 1000. Reduce the throttle. And turn right. 0. Correction. Turn right. Heading 355. Heading 355. Let's have at it. We can zoom in a little here. Okay, he wants us to do the visual. 36, nah, wait a second. We want the RNAV approach. Delta Foxtrot Golf would like to request RNAV approach, runway 36 via 10F, initial approach fix, Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, expect the RNAV runway 36 approach into Malangwayan.
RNAV 36, Delta Foxtrot Golf. Which means we're going to switch over to nav again. Enter. Oh, wait a second. There we go.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, descend flight level 070.
070 Delta Foxtrot Golf. So let's take a look at the weather situation at the destination airfield. 36 is the preferred runway, which is nice. There is almost no wind. Visibility is great. Basically perfect VFR, almost perfect VFR conditions. 23 degrees Celsius. The airfield has an elevation of 17 feet, which is not a whole lot. Wind is variable to knots, so we shouldn't have any kind of problem. The pressure is, the QNH is 1014. Right, 015 Delta Foxtrot Golf. Okay, let's just go ahead and follow the instructions. 015 heading. It's obvious that the approach
Kodiak
is
Delta Foxtrot Golf, proceed direct Mike November 601, descend altitude 2500 feet, QNH 1010, until established cleared for the RNAV runway 36 approach.
direct Mike November 601, descend 2500, QNH 1010, until established cleared, RNAV 36, Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, Malangwayan Airport at your 1 o'clock, 12 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Take care.
Frequency change to CTAF approved. Will report any changes. IFR. Radar service is terminated. Okay. We'll see about this. Have a nice day. Thanks. Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, radar service is terminated. Malangwayan Airport at your 1 o'clock, 11 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Squawk VFR. Report cancellation of IFR or missed approach this frequency. Safe flight. Kodiak Delta Foxtrot Golf, roger. Radar service is terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
I have the field in sight. It's right there up ahead. We can see the runway already. We're going to have to be a bit cautious about the hills here, because they're not so they're kind of in the way a little bit. We don't want to run into them. I think this is going to be a missed approach. We'll see whether we can lose enough speed to actually drop down here. Engage the flaps to make the plane lose more speed. This is not how you should do it in real life, right? This is nuts. Delta Foxtrot Golf is on short final 3-6 at Melanguane. That was a rather smooth touchdown, raised the flaps. And Delta Foxtrot Golf is backtracking 3-6 for parking. These are not officially recognized parking stands here from the simulator, but it's a nice place where we can just turn around and park this thing. So that was another leg of the Kodiak World Tour. The approach wasn't the smoothest and most logically procedure that I've ever done, but we're down on the ground and the plane has not been crashed, so I'm happy. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.